The government has been doing, quite a lot. If you put it on ratio of 100, over 100, I think our government is doing 60%. But the area they must step up is on the area of palliatives. People are suffering. People are hungry. I know how much we have spent this time. People are really, really suffering. So the area of palliative should be up, up, and so that people will see the reason why they should stay at home. Because if you tell people stay at home, they don't have food, you can have a social pressure, and the security agencies may start having lots of enormous taxes, to be able to, on ground, because people needed to feed, people needed to take care of their families, and if this thing is taken care of, this is the only place I'm seeing the government lacking. If this is taken care of course the government is doing their best. You must be consistent. You must not revolt. Wherever you are, celebrate in your house. Celebrate wherever you see yourself. Meditate inside of your heart and ponder on all that this Easter depicts, which is humility, obedience, faithfulness, consistency, and reconciliation. Nobody must revolt. You must do it very quietly wherever you are. And I know after the end of the day, we will all sing a very glorious song of what Jesus Christ has done for us by breaking satanic yokes, including COVID-19. And so everybody must be patient with the government. Everybody must be patient with the institution that is giving us some of these statistics of COVID-19. We will triumph. Jesus triumphed in the time of Easter, and also today we are marking it. We will also triumph as Christians. So, and more especially today has coincided with our Easter celebration as Christians and even non-Christians alike. And this time around in the whole world, we are having the menace of COVID-19. Jesus Christ came for this purpose, to destroy the works of darkness, which COVID-19 happens to be one of them. It has come and certainly is going to pass. It's not going to last, because this has already been defeated right on Calvary. And so everybody should be very, very optimistic. Nobody should be pessimistic. All Nigerians, this is a time to buckle up. This is a time to know. This is the time to show that you have the strength in you. Remember, in the time of opposition, sow your possession. And so we must be very optimistic at this time. It's not a time for depression. It's not a time for fear. It's not a time to blame or to fly fake news up and down. It's a time to support our government. It's a time to pray. It's a time to communicate with your family. And it's a time to look at what the Word of God is saying. This is the time. COVID-19 will not last. I'm very, very optimistic about it.